back to work, back to the grind. Here we are, but it's still sunny. The roots of this video go way back. At present, it cannot be understood. Any conclusions drawn will likely be wrong. Its importance will be unlocked sometime in the future. It's nice to be somewhere different. It's nice to bring something different to the channel, and this meeting of East and West, Leo and Aquarius, the conclusion is a work of art, and it was my pleasure. Be safe. So, as we've just decided,
yeah,
from Bluebell Hill, Kent, UK,
to Bill Church, think again, the R Philippines.
yes, and it's a lovely necklace you're wearing.
Thank you.
Well, here we are. It's been emotional. So on with the show. The show must go on. Hello and welcome to the Broderick Wallace channel. This is some time ago in the past, happy times, Cagayan de Oro, Philippines. And if we point to the view just to my left here, what's it called again?
High Ridge.
Huh?
High Ridge.
High Ridge restaurant. Yes. Here at the High Ridge restaurant, having a gay old time, and whatever. Right, so the video that wanted to be made, the process that wanted to be documented, is the work of art that we talked about making, me and Pixie here.
Yeah.
And you were drawn to an image of Hathor, yeah, quite appropriately. And so I will move now to the art itself, and we'll document the stages that we passed through in order to make our joint work of art, our Hathor. Thank you. Well, I thought I'd make a video while I'm here in the Philippines. I've been attacked by flies. I got a mosquito bite on my head. What the fuck? Is that a cockroach? Jesus Christ. Well, whatever it was, it's dead. All right, go.
I was actually drawn with this image of Hathor.
Yep, so we went online and we looked at a few more pictures, but we decided in the end with this statue, just incredibly beautiful statue. So what I'm going to do first of all, obviously this is a joint work, so Pixie chose the subject, which had to be Egyptian anyway, to be honest. Mm-hmm. That's it, yeah. And we've settled on this statue. So, and now we have the statue in the tablet. I'm going to draw on top of the image, and I'm going to subtly change things, and there will be major changes, especially as we move forward. But the main thing for now is to somehow just add some. What would you call it, Pixie?
Mm-hmm.
Some
Silhouette.
Some humanness, just some pencil strokes, some roughness, some expression, some feeling, to bring this into the realm of illustration, but to somehow still retain at least a suggestion of the perfection of the statue. So if you do your bit where you tap on and you can actually show the line drawings away from the image underneath, like you did earlier. That's it. So you can see there. And okay, so we'll come back to this image again later when I've done a little bit more work. But definitely, as you can see already, like the wasp scepter, we're remaking aspects of the statue, like the Urias cobra as well. So okay, that's the first stage documented.
Okay.
What do you think, Pix?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. You look beautiful. My chauffeur, the Pixie. Can we capture it? Probably not. Just the ramshackle, cobbled together, old bits of wood, corrugated iron, palm trees with washing hanging between them, outdated machinery, but everywhere all these bright colours of kids running around in sandals and bright coloured t-shirts, and all these signs, and just, I don't know, there's something artistically beautiful about it. Look at that vehicle there, look at it, it's mental. It's like something out of Thomas the Tank Engine on acid. So the guide image there, and that one, and we take away the guide image to reveal the next stage of Hathor. You can see on the sun disk between the crescent moon horns there is the shin. The ears have been replaced with the stylized cow ears. Cobra has been remade, reworked. I think that was partially in the last image anyway. The detail speaks for itself, but obviously the wasp scepter has been remade, and coiled around the wasp scepter is the stem of a lotus, whereby the right arm, which in the original statue is broken but actually should lie alongside the flank. That arm is extended to the heart to grasp the lotus and enjoy its sweet perfume. We're going to go into details. Actually, I've got plans for the channel whereby I want to explore ancient Egypt in a very obsessive and detailed way, actually, from the spiritual angle, the religion of the ancient Egyptians, you might say. Of course, are you filming me? The religion of the ancient Egyptians, you might say. Of course, are you filming me? So now we got Pixie on the job, mucking around with, we've found this false door style background, and we're struggling to try and fit that in with not only the dimensions of the average book, but how we're going to fit Hathor in with that and use that as a tracing image. And it might work, it might not. So if you're watching this, then I guess we're going to use this doorway here. That's my Pixie. That's what we do when we come to a restaurant. That's what she does. And it's fine. Welcome to Pixie World. Click, click. Right, so yeah, success. I'm liking the look of this. First of all, it was like the background, it was too dominating, but now we've made our goddess larger, Even though this is actually the most typical option, and I've done this kind of thing many times before, there's a reason why it makes sense. There's a reason why it's so repeatable, and that is because it works. So yeah, I think that's a good tracing image for the background, but obviously we'll definitely keep the winged sun disk there, which I was just reading about recently. Actually, I think it makes a lot of sense actually what Robert Bavell was saying about the something to do with east and west, the two wings, and the highest point of the sun in the south. I think there's something to that. So I'm looking at that symbol in a new way now. Yeah. Nesawet BT. Let's make it beautiful. Never, never. Not just a pretty face, are you?
Of course. I'm just kidding.
Oh, we should say as well, like, so Pixie's helped me. Obviously, this is all of her equipment. So we've chosen the tracing images, which are radically changed, and new elements are brought in as the creative process flows. We want to see the character of the artist, you know, the pencil line dynamics and all that kind of thing. So this is the way things will progress. So where Pixie comes in is helping me put all this together, because I don't understand this software. I'm not familiar with it. But Pixie's actually going to do all of the colouring once I've done all of the penciling. So this is actually a collaboration. That's recording, just... Okay, right. Don't worry, I can chop it up later.
Okay.
Right, so we have this guide image here of a false door gateway type structure. And I've been scribbling over this, so I'm going to pass it back to Pixie, and she's going to take away the guide image and then place the goddess in, so we can see how the progress is coming on. Right, hand me the camera. I'll give you the pen. Okay.
Don't include me in the video.
I'll include you.
No.
Right.
That one. And then that one.
Hang on, recording now. I'm scared, Pixie,
Oh, you're scared.
because
I have a razor.
I trust you. I just don't. Well, no, I'm fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine.
I drive a car better than
Everything will be fine. Do you have a license
driver's license.
to be that beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
So corny, but it works. So corny, but it works.
Yeah.
Worked on you, didn't it? My corny lines. Yep. So there we have it. East meets West. Leo and Aquarius. And that's the Sphinx, isn't it? At least from a certain point of view. That's my point of view. That's something that it is, the lion and the angel. You could go into the whole archaeoastronomy, age of Leo thing, and that implies something to do with perhaps Happy, the Nile god, as Aquarius. And between the paws of the Sphinx, there is the dream stele. There are two sphinxes on that dream stele. There is also talk elsewhere of, I mean, it's you have to interpret it this way, but I'm convinced the Sphinx on the ground and the Sphinx in the sky. The ancient Egyptians saw their country upside down comparatively to us. And south was like their north. That was the direction from which the Nile flooding came, the mystery, if you like. And it makes sense, because if you face south, you instead of having west on your left, west is on the right. So it moves from the east, the sun. It reaches its highest point in the south, hence the importance of south. And then gradually it falls down into the west. I've talked before on a very old video actually about this notion of how opposite signs contain each other. If we are moving into the age of Aquarius in terms of precession and this world age, then as embodied in the Sphinx, it contains its opposite. If you think of the merits of Leo as opposed to the merits of Aquarius, there is a complement there going on, with Leo being this radiant self and Aquarius being, you could say, a lack of self in a way. There's a notion of the collective. Obviously it goes on, it gets deeper than that, but I think that there's something poignant and beautiful about that interaction. But let's focus on this picture for the moment. We'll see what happens in future. The goddess is made, Hathor, reborn, reformulated, and appropriately in front of a door. It's funny, we call it the false door. There's nothing false about it. The eyes of Hathor are a beautiful thing to behold. And there's something about the ancient Egyptian dead, something about them. It's not, talking of juxtapositions again. Celto-Egyptian. In the UK, it's cold. It's like the dead are cold. And the ancient Egyptian dead, there's something warm and healthy about them. All this duality. Everything is looking for its complement, with all the drama that ensues upon the way. Thanks for watching this video. It's an indulgence, and yeah, obviously all the usual stuff. Subscribe and donate if you like. You know, these YouTubers that say donate to keep the channel running. My channel will be running with or without donations. But I do want to thank here the people that have donated in the past. And I mean, really, you really done me a good one. Right, let's wrap this video up. We have achieved equilibrium between the two horizons. The angels. Like I always said, Pixie, the angels made you for me.
You sure?
Sometimes I'm not sure, no.
Okay.
Upon my right hand in the south is Set. Upon my left hand in the north is Horus. Next up, an interview with Mr. Martin Fawkes, and I got a feeling it's going to be awesome. I'll see you there. Take care.